and cue lazy mode. Ugh. I don't feel like sitting up or doing anything or breathing or functioning. God. I want to be obsolete like a robot. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be acting so depressed. I mean, I got a pretty dress. It's so beautiful. I can't sit up. Ow. It's got flowers, guys. And it's a dress. And it smells like, wow, my brain froze. Like usual. No, it smells like dryer sheets. I had a hiccup burp thing. It was gross. Okay. So I did have a main point to this video. Surprisingly, whoa. You want to know what it is? Well, I'm going to rant about it probably, hopefully, for the rest of this video. I don't want to get too off track. But anyway, I will rant to you about body image. And what it means to be a feminist if you're me. Okay, so I kind of get really annoyed with the fact that girls are like, oh, guys only like really curvy girls. He doesn't want a stick. And no, I don't take offense to that because I'm a stick, because I'm a curvy stick. Believe it or not. But I take offense to that because all women are beautiful. And you should not judge them for being thin, just like you shouldn't judge a curvy girl and call her thick or fat. You know what I mean? It's kind of rude. If you have self-confidence, just be like, hey, I think I'm cool. I think I look great. Don't try to downplay it, downplay other people as well and be like, I look great, and every other girl that's skinny looks terrible because they're a twig. Because that doesn't show real self-confidence. It shows that you are trying really hard to undermine someone else so that you feel better. And that's not real self-confidence. Real self-confidence is being able to look at yourself every day in the mirror and go, damn, I look sexy. The end of story. Nothing added onto that. I look sexy, but girls with, I don't know, I'm just saying, brown eyes are ugly. No. Girls who are fat are just ugly. No. Girls who are skinny are just hideous. They're like walking skeletons. God, you guys are getting to be rude and malicious women. And the media really doesn't help. Like, where I work, the magazines are always telling me Kim Kardashian is fat. And I'm like, she's pregnant, plus she's curvy. Not saying, oh my god, I love Kim Kardashian, but I'm gonna stick up for women. No matter how, overbearingly annoying and just narcissistic they can be. Although apparently her mom's the narcissist, not her. According to the magazines, I think the whole family is a bunch of narcissists. But let's be honest here. How would you feel if somebody was insulting your body image just so that they could feel better? Put yourself in their shoes for a minute, like, of the ones who are being judged. Would you want to be called an ugly skank for having boobs? I get that a lot. Okay, maybe not an ugly skank, but the skank part, yeah. Even when I'm completely covered, there's not one day that somebody just decides to be like, okay, your eyes are pretty. They're always like, I hate your boobs, or why? And I'm like, you know what? Genetics. They're a terrible thing. I'm not saying my boobs are humongous. They're just, I'm tiny, guys. My arms are tiny. And the rest of me is really tiny. And then you have massive mounds of fat. And that's all they really are. I don't understand why girls get so jealous. Ooh, you have more mound of fat in that area than I do. I'm very angry and jealous. Why? Fat's gross. I guess I'm not like the fan of eating fat off of a steak because I think it's nasty. It's basically what that is on a human. That's your fat. So if we were to chop you up and eat you because cannibalism became okay in society, then that's what you would look like. Your boobs would just be the fatty part. And nobody wants to eat that. No. Well, some people do, but I don't. I prefer not. I guess it's not really necessarily the taste as much as it is the consistency of it. But point being that you shouldn't be judged for the way your body is. It's genetics, it's biological, it can't be helped. I went to the beach once, like a few years ago, and I was feeling a little self-conscious because I was in a bathing suit, it was a bikini, and I looked good, but apparently that made people angry because one person said something kind of mean, truthful but mean. They're like, oh, well, at least you don't have an ass. I mean, as I was walking away, and I'm like, whoa, where did that come from? How did I know they were talking about me? They had to scream it. I turned around, and they were looking at me, and I was like, that's true, I don't have a butt. You didn't have to point it out to everyone. I could point out the fact that you don't have a good personality. But will I? No. Not in front of everybody, at least. Maybe just in front of my viewers. Which is not a lot of people. But body image shouldn't matter that much, media. It's what's in here and what's in... It's on the left side. And here. Your heart. Okay? So you don't go around and be like, that bitch is so ugly. Look at her. Her body is blank. Don't do that. That's the shit that nobody likes. Here's what you need to do. If you are feeling self-conscious because another girl has something that you want, make it a goal to get to where you want to be. If you feel like you are too thin and you're jealous that that girl has curves, you eat a lot. And if it doesn't go to the designated area, then I'm sorry and work it all back off. It's genetics. You have to look through your genetics first before you do that. That's step number 1. Look through the genetics. See what you potentially could be. And if it's a good thing, you work towards it. If it's not so good thing, you work against it. And you hope to hell it works. If you're feeling sad because you don't have, skinny arms, I don't know why I'm going with arms, then you know what? You might not get them skinny, but you can make them muscly, and that's a little bit better than them flabby, I guess, if that's what you're going for, although I personally don't find it necessary to judge. But I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't give such great advice. I just know that you probably need to start, instead of bashing on other people, you need to start doing things and working towards that goal to get your desired body and self-confidence. So next time you feel the need to be like, damn, I have no boobs, just remember, it's in here and in here. Mounds of fat, you don't need that. If you want that, work towards it. If not, like if you could deal without it but you're just jealous of all the other girls, then I would get help because you're rude. No, but I'm sorry for ranting about this. I've just been on a roll lately with the rants. Not on YouTube, obviously, but in life situations. It's just terrible. I gotta go, though. Bye.